So we're going to look at how to send reports using a mail merge. The first thing that we're going to do is open up a new spreadsheet. So the fastest way to do that is to type sheets.new in the Chrome URL bar. It will automatically open up a new sheet for you. Then I'm going to give it a title. Very good practice to give titles right away since we probably have hundreds of untitled sheets and docs in our drive. So I'm going to call it Student Report Period 2, um, so I can track it a little bit easier. You can name it whatever you want in terms of your naming system. So now I need to get the data that's going to go in here. So I'm going to go to the staff portal so that I can easily access Hapera Workspace. So I'm going to select Workspace. Then it's going to open. And I'm going to have the ability to select a class. You'll probably see more information here. I have a test class for training purposes, so I'm selecting that. Once it opens, across the top, the only thing that I'm really interested in right now is the tab that says Class Info. So I'm going to select Class Info, and then I'm going to scroll down. You'll probably only see your name there, whereas this test class has lots of different names. There's the student names that I'm looking for. I'm going to select where it says Name. Then I'm going to go over to Copy. And what's really important is that you select the CSV. So this is how it transfers easily into Google Sheets without very much manipulation. So select CSV, copy to clipboard, and then you're going to go to the sheet that you had already created. So when I'm in there, I use Control V to paste. So I did that, and you'll notice it's all in one cell. So to get it out of the cell, you're going to go to Data and select, you have to scroll down a little bit, Split Text to Columns. And it automatically splits it into 3 separate columns, which is very necessary for us. Now I'm selecting the first row, and I'm going to insert one above by right-clicking. So I'm going to call this first name. Then we have last name. Then we have email. I'm actually going to hover between cell C and D and just click on it, and it automatically makes the cell the size to fit. I'm going to include course, and I'm going to include grade. Anything else you want to include, you can just label each of the columns. So the course, I'm going to use MCV4U as an example. So I typed it in that first cell. If you'll notice the little box there, if I drag it all the way down, it'll automatically populate all those cells. Now the grade, you're probably going to import from your grade book, whichever system you're using. So you're going to populate these cells. I'm just quickly going to type in some different numbers that kids are hopefully maybe not achieving or are achieving. So I'm just quickly going to do that. Then once I have those grades in, I'm actually going to include myself in the mail merge. So I'm going to put my first name, then I'm going to put my last name, my email address. I'm going to type the course, and then I'm also going to give myself a pretty high grade. So I've got all the grades in there. Then I'm going to actually create the merge. So my data is all ready to go. I now need to install it. So I'm going to go up to Add-ons, and you're going to get add-ons. So when you select that, it's automatically going to take you to a little search engine. And in the search place, you're going to type mail merge. So when you type mail merge and hit enter, a bunch are going to come up. They're all usable. If you want to use something different, you're more than welcome. But the instructions I'm going to give are for this one right here. When you click it, it's going to ask you to access your Google and sync and all those different things. So please accept those permissions. Then once it's installed, you're going to go back up to add-ons, go to mail merge and hit start. A menu is going to pop up on your right side, and then you'll know that it's actually starting to work in sync with the sheet when you see filter rows to merge shows up. So there's only one sheet in this file, so I don't really need to worry about where it's pulling it from, but if you have multiple sheets, you'll need to pay attention to that. Email the class, it's going to pull from that email column. The subject, you can change it to whatever you want, maybe progress report or grade report or MCVU report, up to you. I clicked on email body template to bring this menu up. And this is where the email that's going to go out to all the students is going to come from. So you'll notice it gives you something. Now, I have a form that All Saints shared with me that they'd like to have in their email. So I'm just copying it all. And then I'm going to go back to this. and I'm going to delete everything that's there, and I'm going to paste it. So I just Control V. I'm going to start by fixing some of the spacing because it's a little bit spread out. So as you can see, there's some things that are in red right now. Those are fields that we need to change. So I'm going to get rid of the student name just by highlighting it and deleting it. And I'm going up and I'm going to insert the column that I want. So I want first name to go right here. So I hit insert and first name is populated there. Then as I go through the email, I'm going to take the course and I'm going to change it so that I'm selecting course. Then I'm going to hit insert merge field. Then I have the grade that I'm going to delete and go and select the grade field and insert it. And then down here after Be Well, make sure that you change your name. You don't want an email going to your students saying, insert your name here. So I will put in Mrs. Deal. And then you're going to save the email body. So the email's been saved. And then I'm going to send it to everybody. So I select emails. I'm going to go merge. And then it should come up that there are 11 emails. And then I hit yes. So it's ready to go. So it's generating them. And as you can see, it's starting to populate that it's merged on May 4th. This is how I know that it's been sent. If nothing populates in there, you'll have to run the merge again. It has happened to me where nothing has gone there and I've had to hit it a second time. But as long as that shows. Now I'm going to go to my email to see that I got the one that I sent to me. And it's there. And I open it. So you can see what the kids are going to see. So Dear Mary Lou, this is the exact message that was included.